Hey guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli here from Santarelli Trading Exchange. We finally had the firewall and internet fixed on Friday. The office here upgraded firewall and everything, and we had some problems with that. So finally everything's fixed, back to normal. I'm going to go over some quick charts here. First off, as you guys can see, Jeff Bezos sold $1.8 billion worth of Amazon shares, and that stock was actually upgraded. The price target was upgraded to $2,400 a share today. Google was raised to $1,620 today. Chipotle was raised to $875, and it was raised again a little bit later to $1,050. Disney was raised to $160, and NXPI was raised to $146. And we could go over to the upgrades, downgrades. You can check those out right here at the bottom of the screen. Also, BLD, that was upgraded to buy today. Price target of $134. And then over to the left here on my notepad that I always have next to me, I have MasterCard, MA, Snapchat, SNAP, Microsoft, MSFT, Cisco at 49, Facebook 220, Groupon 350 to 4, NVDA 260, Qualcomm 95 to 100, MasterCard 350. Markets opening here, guys. Nice open here for Facebook, Google, Qualcomm. Groupon's up $1,000 today. The calls we have on that. I'm waiting for Square to kick in here. As you guys can see over here, if you guys remember correctly, let me get you on the screen here. If you guys remember, for Square, we had a few days that we really didn't do much. If you guys remember, actually, right here, we were up quite significantly on our Square trade. The next day, we had a retracement, but I said, guys, our candle's still within the previous candle. We're in consolidation. That's why we drew this box. I said, if we break above this box, we're going to head higher. And we broke above that the other day. Our Square trade is up over 100% today. And it's still climbing, breaking higher, over $82 a share. And we're going up to 85 as the next target resistance to $90 a share with Square. And if we zoom out a little bit more here, you can see we should be hitting new highs pretty soon here from this last resistance area. And then I think we should have an easy way to $90 to possibly $100 in the next few months here. So keep an eye on Square. That's in breakout momentum, and it's looking great. Over to the right here, you guys could see Microsoft, MSFT, $183.36 a share right now. I think we're going to easily see $200 a share on this by April. I'm probably going to do something with a, 3-month out expo, which I'm going to be sending out as an alert today with new content on the BCA website, Breaking Chart Alerts. Good morning, Jorge Nunez, RRL, Jojo. Guys, also, if you guys are still in the L Brands trade, that was rocketing higher this morning, only up 24 now, but that's getting to our target. If you remember, our target was 25. What happened? We had the nice breakout here, which we captured. We bought in like right here, and we had that nice breakout. We sold, I think, right about here, $23 a share, $23.50, locked in a nice profit. It retraced back down to that 10-day simple moving average, the yellow line right here, and then now she's breaking out further again, and that might be a good one. So I'm going to write that on my notepad here. LB 25 to 27 target, and 2+ months I'd be looking for with expo date for L Brands. So with an L Brands trade, guys, take a look first. Let me show you the account here. I'm going to show you on screen. Now, these are the trades that we still have from previously. And if you guys remember, I said we're not selling them yet. We have the February 21st Expo. And this is why, guys. Big profits today. The top one here is Cisco, up 235, only down 43% overall, up 50% on that today. Disney, right here, I think I'm going to cut that out. We'll take a look at that a little bit later. Next one here, this is Facebook. That one's up overall 9%. This here is a spread on Google I had going into earnings. Groupon, let's see, which one's that? This is Groupon right here, the one that's up 675. The one below that is Qualcomm. The one below that, this is our Q puts that we got as a hedge the other day. Was holding on to that. 500. This is the space spread right here. And then here's the two square trades. And we're up $2,200 to start the day. Now let's take a look at Square because I'm up about 95% on my Square trades. Do I want to lock in profits or do I want to hold? Let's take a look here at the option chain. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell our Square trade now. I'm happy with it. We're probably going to rise the rest of the week here, but I want to lock that in. So we have the February 7th call. We have the 79 strike. That's going for 310 by 330. Let's put in 315. How many contracts? I have 10. Sell to close. Lower that down to 310. Just so I could get filled here and out of this. 305, that's fine with me. Sell to close. I'd do a 310. Let me just get rid of it, $3. Just want to get out of that trade, lock that profit in. The next one, there we go, that just sold. Now here's the next one, the February 21st. And this is the 75 strike call. I think this is the first one we picked up. 75, that's going for 7. Let's see if we could get 725 for it. Give it a little bit here. That was a nice trade though. We're up almost $4,000 on this trade alone. Let's see, 7.15. See if we could get a couple more bucks out of it here. Excuse me. Alright, sell it for 7. Sell it to close. See if we could get 7 for it. Alrighty, that closed, guys. Now let me open up the E-Trade account, show you guys what we just did, what we just sold, and then I'm going to show you what I have left in the account. And everything came back beautifully for us there. Let me take a look at Disney quick. Disney's pulling back a little bit from this morning. I need to get rid of the Disney trade here. And here is what we locked in today. So as you guys can see, here is today's date, February 5th. February 5th, realized, this is from E-Trade. Total gain, realized, $4,479.10. What time is it? It's 9:38. We don't even start trading until 9:45. That's when I start making my trades usually. But look at that. 8 minutes in, already $4,479. Here's opening transaction. Here's the opening price, date, net amount, and then here's the closing transaction. Here is the date, price, and the net amount. Alrighty, here's the symbol over here. So those were the square trades. These were 10, but I sold them in lots of 5 there. So nice gain, guys. Nice profit. Now let's go and look for our next trades. Good morning, Skyjack. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Efron. Nice to see you guys with us. Disney's still breaking lower here, guys. So what I want to go over with you guys, here are the trade ideas I was thinking about. MasterCard looks like it wants to go to 350. Let's take a look at that. I'm not a fan of Roku, Manuel. Not a fan of it. Want to go over our trade ideas here first. And if you guys could see in the back here, here's the watch list in back of me, guys. We have Disney. I have the targets next to them. So we're going to take a look at each of these and take a look, okay? Let's take a look at Disney, CMG, and NXPI. Disney, we were just looking at that. Let's look at the 3-month daily. This one, if it gets a bounce off the 20 or the 10 here, I'd be a buyer. Right now, staying away. Sold my Disney trade. I didn't sell it yet, actually. It's still here. I'm a fan of Disney, though. I really want to. Hey, Marco. Good morning, buddy. Glad to be back with you guys. I think the sinus infection's almost over as well this morning. I think it's clearing up. Let's take a look here at Disney. Like I said, if it holds that 20 or the 10 SMA, might hold on to that. Not looking good, though. I'd probably exit. Look at that shortly. L brand still climbing over to the right. All right, so that's Disney. Let's take a look at NXPI. That's the next one that's on the watch list there. NXPI, here it is here. Here's NXPI, over here's L brands. I could actually, what I could do is link these together here. Link one, and then one of them be on a 3-month daily, and then this one be on a today. Let me put these on link 2. There we go. All right, so now when I put in a symbol here, it's going to bring up the daily chart to the right and over to the left today 1 minute. So that way on the left, we could see a day trade setup, and over to the right, we could see a swing trade chart. Down below here, Microsoft MSFT option alert, April 17th, 185 call sweeps coming in. Disney, they're picking up the March 20th, 135 strike puts. Apple, 330 call sweeps coming in for this Friday. I might be looking at some of those. I think the markets are going to head higher the rest of this week, especially with the acquittal coming today from the Senate. Alrighty, NXPI, we have Chipotle and NVDA. Let's take a look at those from the watch list there. NVDA and Chipotle. Chipotle first, CMG. That's hitting some new highs today. That pulled back quite a bit actually from the highs. It was up to almost 894 this morning. Pulled back 862. And on the today 1 minute chart, as you guys can see, it's in BDM. There's the crossover right here, SMA cluster. She's heading lower for the day. So it looks as of right now that the markets are pulling back and off the highs of this morning. We locked in profits on Square. Let's see where that's at now. Square's still heading lower, so that's a great call, locking in those profits on Square. Alrighty, next one up was NVIDIA, NVDA. And as you guys can see here, nice breakout today. It's at the lows of the day nearly. But over to the left here on the today 1 minute chart, as you can see, she retraced right back down to that blue 20 SMA. She's bouncing off of that now, starting to climb. So I might look at a trade for NVIDIA for next week let's take a look here. NVDA. I'd look at the February 21st. The 250 strikes are going for about 10 bucks. That's pretty expensive if you ask me. But what we could do instead of a spread, or instead of a call, we could do a spread. Buy to open, sell to open, call. Call expiration would be February 21st. And if we take a look, we could possibly pick up the 247.50, 250 vertical bull call spread for about $1.35. Max net on that is 250. 2.5, divide that by 1.35 entry. 2.5, divide that by 1.35. That's about an 85.2% return, which isn't bad at all. I'm probably going to get into this right now, guys. Here's a new trade. Alright, so I'll pick up 20 contracts of this. 20. This will be a net debit order of 1.35, and this will be about a $2,700 trade. Like this, net debit 135, submit. Let's see if this gets filled. And we are in it. It filled 19 instead of the 20 contracts though, as of now. So here's the trade right here. We bought the NVIDIA February 21st 250 strike call, and then we bought the 247.50 strike call, and we sold to open the February 21st 250 call. So we were in at 247.50, selling someone the rights at 250, and that's a nice trade setup right there. I like that. And she's breaking higher now. It's still only sold. It only bought the 19 contracts. I had the 20 order in here. You guys saw me place it, but that's how screwy they could be. So there's the trade. NVIDIA, Scott said earnings on NVIDIA are 213. I think they're going to do extremely well. That's a small trade for me. And if you guys aren't looking for a high risk trade, don't get into the NVIDIA trade. That is going into earnings. I might sell it before. See what happens there. That's a trade idea for you guys. So now let's take a look. Next one here, Qualcomm, 95, Google. Let's take a look at Facebook and Cisco here. So we put on Facebook first off, as you can see on the 1 minute today chart to the left. We held that 50 SMA that acted as an area of support. 210 could also be support. We're currently in breakout momentum. Just waiting for the 10 to cross above the 20 here, but candles are looking great. We got our first candles above the red 50, yellow 10, and blue 20 SMA on a today 1 minute chart. Going to be looking for it around, we'll say 211.25 is going to be right at around the next resistance area. We could break through 211.25. We could possibly head back up to 212.75 today. Facebook on a daily chart over here to the right, as you can see, held at right around 200 support. The yellow lines were our two support areas. Blew through that, came right down to the second one, 200 held. We're breaking higher now, and I expect us to be back to at least 217.50 to 220 relatively soon, and then possibly hoping for highs 225. But Facebook is one of those types of trades that look great for a swing trade. Let's see Facebook. Next earnings on Facebook is April 22nd. And there goes NVDA taking off nicely. Already up a quick $200 on that spread. Would have been much more if I just got the regular calls. I'd be up 5%, about $1,000. Alrighty, so Facebook, like I said, that's looking good. It just got up to the 10 though. That acted as some resistance, so I'd wait for the next green candle for Facebook. Or if we could break above 212 today, I'd be entering Facebook again. We still have a trade on Facebook. We have the February 21st 210 strike call, and that's looking great. Next one, let's take a look at CSCO. CSCO is doing really well today, up almost 2%. As you guys can see to the right here, here's the daily. We are in a CSCO trade. We have the February 21st 50 strike call. That's up 53% today. Looks nice. And that looks like we want to get back up to 49.50, possibly 50. So we'll keep an eye on CSCO. CSCO has earnings, let's see. CSCO has earnings 1 week today on the 12th after the bell. And guys, if you guys want to chat in the trade room in the YouTube live here, I can answer questions, whatever you guys want to talk about here. Looking for some good swing trade setups here. QCOM looks so good. I can't wait to see how they report today. Marco wants me to look at IBM, J&J, LB, LLY, Monster. Go through those quick for you there, Marco. IBM, daily chart looks good. Let's zoom out a bit. Looks like we could get up to around 155. That's going to be next resistance right around 155. And then again at 160. So IBM, I'm not a fan. I don't like their machines. I don't like their products. I know Warren Buffett's big into those, but me not so much. The 20 SMA is acting as support. Now you have to break above 152.29 today. Let's say 152.30. A break above that, you're going to look out for another run there, breakout momentum phase within the cycle. So that's what you're looking for if you want to get into IBM. You're looking for that first candle above 152.30. Next one on his list, J&J. Remember we made that J&J trade? This has been acting perfectly. 20 SMA has been acting as support, and she's just continuing to climb. Chart looks great. I'd say 155 is target. J&J is a good trade to hold on to. Let's see, L Brands, who wants me to go over? This is one that we made a while ago. This is a great trade long term here. I mean, look at that bottom. This is one that you could go a year or two out. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do one of those now, LB. And this is something you could just buy and hold. Let's see, January 2021, the 2250. Look at how cheap they are. I'm going to add the delta on here. I want to see what the delta is for these two expos. Delta 2554, delta 2559. So I'm better off going with the January. So the delta tells you for every dollar the stock goes higher, how much is this contract going to increase by? And this 25 strike for the January 21st, 2022 is going to give me almost 60 cents for every dollar this climbs. Now, if I go with the shorter term expo, still about a year till expo, watch how this delta drops. It should be higher. That drops down to 0.54. So we're getting an extra 5-cent delta if we go with the January 21st. I like that. I'm going to jump into that. Call expiration January 21st, 2022. We'll pick up the 25 strike. They're going for about $450. I'll pick up 10 contracts, $4,500. This trade will be, let's see, not much total volume, open interest, buy to open. If I get filled, great. If not, that's okay too. And there we go. I'm in that trade. So that's the trade we just made on L Brands. I just jumped into that. That's a nice trade there. If that gets back up to 35 bucks, that trade there is going to be worth $10,000. We paid $4,500 for it. Now, here's the nice thing. If that got back up to 50 bucks within the next 2 years, that trade's going to be worth, let's see, $25,000. That's not bad for putting in $4,500. And that's something that could easily get up there. You just have to be patient and let it do its thing. It's in breakout momentum. It had its lows at around 1550, and she's climbing from now. Next resistance is going to be right at around, we'll say 26 to 27. Susan Listener says, Dave, take a look at AbbVie. I'm up 83% on 320 March 20th calls bought 2 days ago. This is looking really nice here, Susan. I might jump in with you on that one. That looks like that's going to get right back up to 90 really quick. That's a nice target there. 90 bucks for. So Susan, if you're in AbbVie for March 20th, you're already up 83% on those. I'd hold them and wait for 90. I think that's easily going to get to 90. Now, if it fails at this blue 20 SMA here, then you know, you're going to be cautious there and probably exit. But if tomorrow it has another green candle, then there's no doubt in my mind she's going to reach up to 90. So I'd be looking for that. I don't know what strike you got or what you paid, but nice trade on that. Guys, if you're happy we're back on these live videos, give this video a thumbs up on YouTube here. Also, if you guys want, we're on the new site now. We are on the new site. You could go to breakingchartalerts.com. Everything is here. Everything's ready to go. Here is the trade room, Breaking Chart Alerts. And we are set. And as you guys could see here, here's all the videos archived for you to watch. And these go up live as we're going. And our trade challenge is just about ready. Well, it is ready. Just waiting to start it. Thinking of the date here. I think someone took the spreadsheet off. Here it is now. So here's the trades that we've been going over that we talked about. That's looking great. Look at that. That looks phenomenal. And you guys could take a look at our breakout momentum. You know, it gives you the trade plan notes right next to it, every trade we make. And that's looking great. We already had some huge profits locked in on these already. Look at these big winners down here. Square. Tells you the open date, the sold date. Open. Trade on, trade off. Square closed 2.5. Here's the trade here, 112.12%. That's a big trade right there. And as you guys could see, I want you to notice the sizing. Like the ones that we aren't that confident in, we're getting smaller trades. Much smaller trades. The ones that are looking great and in the breakout momentum cycle and phase, you know, those are usually the larger trades, $2,000 to $5,000. L Brands, 119.35. Amazon spread, 141.61. Very nice. Intel, 135.19. And so that's the positions. And then here's the trade ideas that we talk about. And there's plenty of those. Here's all the trade ideas from each day that we talk about, going all the way back. So here's the ones we talked about on January 17th. Here's the ones we talked about on January 21st, the 22nd, the 24th, 27th, January 28th. And as you get closer to the top here, here's the ones from today. We talked about NVDA. We got the 247.50, 250 call spread, entry price $1.35. I'm holding my Qualcomm. Dilip Ravinshanskar says, I don't know how to say that name, sorry. Dave, do you suggest to hold QCOM till earnings? I'm holding mine. I think they're going to do extremely well. Chip makers have been doing great. Zamboni says, Dave, take a look at AMAT in the February 60 calls. I'll take a look at that in a second. Yes, Bob. We could talk when I get on my lunch break today. That's perfect. Shoot me a text around 12:30. I got to give Tom a call as well. Tom, remind me. I'm going to give you a call around my lunch break there. Alrighty, let's see here. Facebook trade is still taking off. We're still up on our Facebook trade. NVDA trade's in the green. And guys, this is what's really nice here. So you have the trade ideas tab and then our official trades here. And then here's the trade alerts. You know, this is where I'm going to share the pictures of the charts, what we're looking at here. And you guys, you know, the trade alerts are only available if you have the middle membership. And then the live videos, there's going to be a tab right here, live video throughout the day. That's only going to be for the premium members for the professional trader package. So the live trade room, you guys could go to that here. And, you know, here's that. Looks great. Dave, was the L branch trade for 2021? No, that was for 2022. We got the January 21st, 2022 25 strike call at $4.50 a contract. 10 contracts, that's a $4,500 trade. Daniel says, what's the current Facebook trade? Let's see here. I have the February 21st, 2020 210 strike call. I paid $5 for it. And that's at 510 to 520 now. And that's one we got a couple of weeks ago, Daniel. I'm so glad to be back live, guys. You have no idea how upset I was about this. All right, let's take a look at AbbVie. Breaking out today, 1 minute. 6-month daily. Looking good, looking good. Susan Listener, I'm going to jump in with you on AbbVie. That looks like a nice trade. Good job there. You're with the March 20th. That's unbelievable. You picked those up pretty cheap. Great job. I'm going to look at the 8750 for the March 20th. They look great as well. Nice volume on them too. Volume, open interest. Let's see, 8750. It's going for about 273. 10 contracts is going to cost $2,730. Not much. Buy to open. Place trade. And we are in AbbVie now. So here are the trades we made today. I'm going to share these in the trade room with you guys. Here are the trades we just made today. AbbVie, March 20th, 87.50 strike call. L Brands, January 21st, 2022, 25 strike call. We're in at $4.50 a contract. The AbbVie we're in at $2.73. And then we bought the NVDA 247.50, 250 vertical bull call spread for the February 21st, 2020 Expo. We paid $1.35, $135 a contract for that. Max net gain is $250. $250, divide that by 1.35, and that's a max net return of 85.19%. So that's not bad there. Like those trades. Market's on the rise now. Now let's sit back and collect our money, guys. Let's see here. Qualcomm, Groupon. Let's take a look at Google quick. Google's holding that 20 pretty well here. I'd love to jump in and buy some Google for next week or the February 21st Expo. This could easily be back at 1,500 by February 21st. This looks like a nice trade to make. Guys, our AbbVie trade's already up 3%. Nice job on that, Susan Listener. Love it. Google definitely looks like it could get back up to that $1,500 a share. That I think we're better changing the background color.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the black.
Maybe like white?
Yeah, white's not bad. White's classy. Austin, I posted the AbbVie trade in the trade room. You could either go to santarelliexchange.com, the santarelliexchange.com, or you could go to breakingchartalerts.com, and I posted it in the trade room. I'm both there. Skyjack's asking about Tesla puts. I really think Tesla's going to have a big pullback here. Do you guys remember when I first announced, I think it was at $400 a share. I said, guys, this was just upgraded to, I think it was $720 or $820 a share. I said, this is a big upgrade here, and it just took off. Wow, Tesla got almost up to $1,000 a share. That's unbelievable. That should have a big pullback. That's insane, that move Tesla had there. That definitely looks like that could come back to $700 a share. So if you're looking at Tesla, the IV is probably insane on it. I don't even look at Tesla anymore. Let's see, February 21st, you could go with the 14th Expo. 14th Expo 7. Look at this. The 770 strike puts are going for $60. So you needed at 700 just to break even. And then you needed basically at 600 to make a 100% return. That's something, if you're trading Tesla, the best thing you could do with Tesla is a put spread. You know, if you think it's going to head lower. But she's so volatile here, I'd stay away from Tesla. That's me personally, though. Let's see. Marco says, can you take a look at LLY, which is Eli Lilly? Eli Lilly is looking great. They're holding on that blue 20-day simple moving average on the today 1-minute chart. Over to the right here at the 6-month daily, it's just starting to break out again. Let's zoom out a little bit. See, that's at new all-time highs there. And she's still running. That should easily get to 150. That's a nice setup there, Marco, if you want to get into Lilly. And Lilly options are dirt cheap, too. If you take a look here, LLY, and you look at the February 21st Expo, that's one you want to really stick with, the monthly Expos. It's not one that's traded heavily. If you look at the 145, take a look at the 148. The 145s are going for $3.20, $3.17. So your break evens, your strike price 145 plus the 314. So your break evens 148.14 or 148.17. And then to add a 100% return onto that, it's another 317. So you're looking at 151. 151.30 basically for 100% return. And that could easily do that, but from now until February 21st, it must have earnings, because that's that to me that's expensive. No earnings for that. Next earnings April 23rd. I think that's expensive, to be honest. They reported on January 30th. So it really just needs a 3% move for you to have a 100% return. So if it's up 1.78% today, up $2.56, double that, that's about 3.5%. 3.5%, $5, that brings you to 151. So about a 3.5% underlying move of the asset Lilly here. So if the equity moves 3.5%, this 147 strike. What one were we talking about? The 145. The 145 strike is going to make a 100% return if Lilly climbs about 3.5% from now until February 21st. So that's not bad. That could easily move 3% from now until February 21st. And I would be looking at the 145 strike for about $3.08 if that's what you're looking to enter there. Nice open interest. As you guys can see, many more call buyers and put buyers on this one. So not a bad trade idea there. Who asked about that? Marco Rossi. I drive a bit. Zamboni said, can you look at AMAT? Applied Materials. I don't like it. Had the highs. This looks like it might start to retrace again. Don't like it. Don't like the 1 minute today. Don't like the 3-month daily. If it breaks below 63, I'd be buying some puts down to 61. No problem, Marco. Just watching the markets now. We're actually in quite a bit of trades. I'll show you guys the trades we're in. There's the trades that we're in. AbbVie, L Brands, NVIDIA, Cisco, Disney, Facebook, Google, vertical call spread. I got a small trade on that for earnings. Groupon, Qualcomm, Q put spread, or Q puts, that was our hedge that we had. And the Space 1920 vertical call spread. That's looking great. Mohammed says, good morning, Dave. What do you think of Disney? Good morning, Mohammed. Let's take a look at Disney. Let's see. She's finally starting to climb there, which is nice. Look for that crossover. Still nothing much yet. Looks good, though. I think this is going to be a good trade that we could jump into. Just got to watch it. Guys, our L brand trade's now up 4%. L Brands is taking off. Or that's probably just from you guys buying it. That has a bid now of $4.30 and an ask of $5. Showing a $150 gain on that trade now. Looking good. It looks like it might start to cross here and climb. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I don't like that color.
Yeah? That's what I was looking at. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's this. Is it the green?
Yeah, I think it's the green. Cisco's still looking here, good here, guys. Looking for that next breakout for Cisco. Facebook, still looking good. Facebook's been holding that 50 SMA on it today, 1 minute chart. Looking good here. Just waiting for that next leg here so the markets run higher. Let's see, Dow right now is up 268, Nasdaq's up 38, S&P is up 25.46. Not bad. I like Groupon. Groupon's a long-term trade, Rajat. Great long-term trade there. Looks good. I think this is going to continue higher. Take a look here. Groupon's on the climb. It's been holding the 20, and she looks like she's going to get back up to 316. And with those calls that I have, the Groupon January 15, 2021, $3 strike, I only picked those up for 63 cents. So my break even's 363, and my 100% return is right at around $4.26. You can't beat that. And that's a year until, and I think this could easily get back up to we could possibly get up to $5 by then. If we get up to $5, that's worth 2 divide that by 0.63, 2 divide that by 0.63, and that'd be a 318% return. I'd be happy with that. L Brands, May 15, 2250 put sweep coming in. American Airlines, February 14, 28.5 call sweeps. Bank of America, they're buying the calls. Let's take a look at the banks. BAC, we'll take a look at BAC, JP Morgan. These are taking off nicely here. Alrighty, so take a look at Bank of America, guys. This could really head much higher here. Let's take a look at the option chain. I think I'm going to do a trade on the banks. BAC, I usually like to trade Bank of America or JP Morgan Chase, JPM. Look at the call volume coming in here. Unbelievable. 350, 450. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up the 35 strike for 39 cents. That's quite expensive, though, for me. For my liking. Let's see, February 14th. Because this is going to be a short-term trade here. 35 strike. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do, call. We'll do the 35 strike for the February 14th. That's going for about 28 cents. I'll pick up, so that 10 contracts is going to cost $280. So I'm going to pick up 50. I should get more there, but 50 is fine for me. 29 cents, buy to open. This is going to be only a, we'll do 100 contracts. This now is going to be a $2,900 trade, and I am in it. Here's the trade. And there's the Bank of America trade. Tim Thomas said he sold his Square. Tim Thomas just signed up for the year. He's a pilot, great guy. Had an opportunity to talk to him over the weekend. Really nice guy. He sold his Square February 80s yesterday for a 233% profit. Great job there, Tim. I sold mine for about 100%. There's Tim Thomas right here. Sold Square 233% profit. Unbelievable. Great job there, Tim. Jerry sold her Squares as well. Nice trade. Great job, guys. Love seeing that success. Glad we're back live, though. I'm telling you, the past 3 days, so tough. I still locked in about $7,000 in profits from the current trades that we had from a while ago as the market's continuing to climb here. U.S. House Judiciary Panel chair says House Democrats likely to subpoena Bolton. So they're not going to stop, even with the Senate. They're not going to stop. That's unbelievable. They're going to lose that next election because of that. Alrighty, there you go. Down below there, CMG Loop Capital maintains buy on Chipotle Mexican Grill, raises price target to $1,050. They raised their price target from $950 to $1,050. Micron Technology option alert, April 17th, 55 strike. Put sweep coming in, 500 contracts at $350. IBM new 52-week high. Remember I told you guys I never liked Ford, and that's why. Take a look at Ford, $8.29. I told Jay about that. I told him. Let's see. Rajit says, what do you think of Tiva? I think you should join us in the trade room, Rajit. Tiva, today 1 minute, NTZ. Over to the right here, though, that's looking really nice for a long-term trade. If you're looking for a longer-term trade on Tiva, I'd be looking at $25 as a target. I'd be looking at a year out. That's a trade that you need some time with. So if you're looking at Tiva, I definitely wouldn't even consider anything other than January 15, 2021 or further out. So if you're looking at this, you can pick up the 13 strike call really cheap here. Really cheap. I'd do that. I'd pick up the 13, or I'm sorry, let's go with the 10 strike. The 10 strike's going for about $3.55. You get you get 10 contracts. It's going to cost $3,580. And then your break even's 10 plus 358. So at 1358, you break even 1358 plus 3.58, and your 100% return mark is at $17.16. So that's that's only right here within the next year. That's easily doable. That's definitely doable. I think that's a good chance and a good probability that would happen. And then the nice thing is if you get up to 25 minus your $10 strike you have, that's worth 15 it's worth. So it's worth 15.00, and you paid $3.55. So 15, divide that by 3.55, and you're looking at a 323% return there if it got up to that $25 mark by expo date. So not bad there. Keep that in mind. And who asked about that? Rajit Singh. So there you go. There's the idea for that. Look at all the call sweeps coming in for Micron now. Let's take a look at Micron. I'd wait for another green candle to enter on Micron. Wouldn't enter yet. I think we're going to have a nice pop tomorrow, too, once the Senate acquits Trump. But the Democrats are already saying they're going to impeach him again. You guys believe there's a thing? I'm reading a Wall Street Journal article now. Some people are so dumb out there, they're actually putting antibiotics in their corona and putting disinfectants in their coronas, thinking the coronavirus is coming from corona. Wow. Some people have some serious issues, I guess. Just reading a couple articles here, guys, on Wall Street Journal. I don't like the looks of this candle, guys. We got to have another green candle tomorrow. If we have a red candle tomorrow. Let's see. Crude inventories for a week ended January 31st built 3.4 million barrels versus 2.831 million barrels estimate. We are loading up on our gas and oil inventories, guys. So ExxonMobil's probably heading lower. Climbing on that news. Wow, less gas than expected. ExxonMobil on the 6-month daily. That looks like that might be a nice trade setup there. They're usually pretty cheap too. February 14th, 61.50. Wow, they're dirt cheap. Dirt cheap there. I'll pick up a couple just to be in them. 61. I will look at the 62. 48 cents. I'll get 15 contracts. 47 cents we'll go for. Didn't fill. All right, I'm in for 50 cents, guys. I'm in 15 contracts. ExxonMobil, February. They're dirt cheap. I mean, she has another day like today, and those are going to be up over 200%. So we are good, guys. We jumped into our trades. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get off air here, and I'm going to go send out some trade alerts on the website. Alrighty, guys, if you guys have any questions, I'm going to be in the trade room live today, and glad to be back, guys. Glad we got everything fixed. That firewall issue was unbelievable. They wanted to save a few bucks a month, and they changed firewalls, and it ended up blocking everything on my computer. So that's fixed. I even got new internet as a backup, even though it wasn't really the internet. It was the firewall issues from Cisco. But anyway, we got a second fiber internet here as backup. So we will never have another problem like that again. I assure you that. And we will be live every day. Alrighty, guys. Take care. I'm going to go get those alerts sent out, and I will see you guys in the trade room. Hope you guys had a great day. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it on social media, and I appreciate you guys being here with us today. Take care, guys. And Ty, if you have a question about signing up, first off, if you guys want to sign up, go to our website. Go here. Go to breakingchartalerts.com, and then all you have to do, click join now. Here are the levels. Here's where you put in your coupon code. You could put in coupon code LOYAL. And if you're a member with us, you could use that promo code LOYAL. That's only for TSC members to use. It gives you 30% off, grandfathered for life of that subscription. So if you got the professional trader package right here for $250 a month, you're not paying $250. You're paying $250. Multiply that by 0.7. You're only paying $175 a month for that, which is even cheaper than the current site. That's $200 a month. So I'm giving you guys that promo code for you guys to come over to the new site. Got lots of new things on here. So the other site I'm going to have more as a, that's still going to be live. It's still, I have everything connected with this site. So if you're on TSE, you're still going to get the alerts and everything that we do. But this has the trade challenge. It has a lot of things here, and every day this is going to be updated with the breaking charts down below. You'll see this stuff here that's a little bit old since we had the issues there. That's going to be live. This is going to be different. Everything's coming along. So like I said, if you guys wanted to sign up, go to join now and then pick what package. If you want the trader package, $90, 70% of that, it's going to be $63 a month. And the $30 a month, that comes out to 30. That's only $21 a month if you use that promo code. And all the rookie trader gets you is the breaking charts tab. The trader gets you the live trade room, breaking charts, trade alerts. And then the professional trader gets you everything and the live videos as well. So, and then if you want to take up for the year, you even save further. So $2,000. Multiply that by 0.7. It's only going to cost $1,400 for the year if you use that promo code LOYAL. If you want to take advantage of the yearly special, and you could use the promo code on top of that. So not bad, guys. And ExxonMobil trade's already in the green. And I'm going to get off here now and back in the trade room. And like I said, I want to send out some alerts today, some charts, and I will see you guys in the trade room. So if you need anything, that's where you can find me, and I will see you guys later. And again, guys, here's the top stocks for the day. We talked about Jeff Bezos selling $1.8 billion worth of Amazon shares, Disney Plus subscriptions of over 27 million paid subscribers. But they didn't give any guidance or update, saying, hey, we expect 50 million by the end of the year. They didn't give anything. It says closing a Shanghai park from coronavirus is impacting Q2 earnings by $175 million. Senate's voting today to acquit Trump. QCOM earnings, Q4 earnings are after the bell today. And if you look at the upgrades, downgrades, CMG was outperformed. Target raised to $1,050. BLD, they were initiated with the buy, target of 134. I'll take a look at that quick as well, BLD. NXPI, semiconductor, overweight, target 146. Price changes, Disney was raised to 160, Chipotle 1050, Google was raised to 1620, and Amazon was raised to 2400. So looking good there, guys. ExxonMobil's taking off again. They're now at 54 cents. Already up 6% on the ExxonMobil trade. That's a nice trade. Now up 7% on the ExxonMobil trade. As you guys can see here, ExxonMobil still on the rise. This is the today 1 minute to the right. Over to the left here, I have the 6-month daily. Looking good, continuing to rise. Up 7% on that trade now. And if you guys want to go sign up, like I said, go to breakingchartalerts.com and sign up and come join us. There's the watch list for today, the trade ideas we talked about, and the targets. And I will see you guys in the trade room. We're now up 9% on the ExxonMobil trade, continuing to climb, 55-cent ask, and rising. Alrighty, guys, see you in the trade room. Great job today. And like I said, our trade plan worked out extremely well. Those trades are still continuing to climb that we got a few weeks ago. We locked in profits on our square. I have realized profits today. How much does this say I have realized here? Today's realized gain, how much in green?
$44.79.
$4,479.10 realized, guys. So great job today, and I will see you guys in the trade room. Alrighty, guys. Bye-bye.